Hello everyone, my name is Ronak and you're watching Victor Art. So in today's video, we will talk about assets and images in Avalonia. Many applications need to include assets such as bitmaps, styles and resource dictionaries. Resource dictionaries contain graphical fundamentals that can be declared in XAML. Styles can also be written in XAML, but bitmap assets are binary files, for example PNG and JPEG formats. So let us first start by creating a project in Avalonia. And let's select Avalonia.net MVVM app. If you do not see these templates, please check out my previous video where I have explained how to install these templates. So moving ahead, let's give this project a name and click on next. Let's leave these details as is and click on create. While the project is loading, for those who haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel. It means a lot. It motivates me to create more such videos. So while our project is loading, you will see we have this designer. So let me build this application first and I will explain what it is. So let's see if all the dependencies are loaded. Okay, so here you can see on the right hand side you have a designer. Let the build succeed and you will soon see a designer here. And to get this designer you will have to go to extensions and manage extensions, and there you will see I have installed um, two extensions from Avalonia. One is the template studio and second is the Avalonia Studio 2022, which is a previewer that you are seeing. So you can go to online and search for it and download. Now moving ahead, we'll talk about how to include assets. So to include assets, before that, let me do some changes to the XAML here. I will add a grid, and inside this grid, I will add a stack panel just to stack all the images that I will be adding soon. So let me cut this and put it after the text block. Okay, and let's add some alignment, horizontal and vertical. Okay, so we can include assets in our application by using the Avalonia resource element in the project file. So if you open the project file, for example, the .NET Core MVVM app solution template creates a folder called assets, which contains the Avalonia logo file and adds an element to the project file to include any files located there. So here you can see we have an item group and we have an Avalonia resource which includes the all the items that are within the asset file. So we will have to add some more resources. So let's go to the Solution Explorer, and under assets we'll add existing items, and these will be the images that I want. So I have downloaded some. Okay, let me select those and click on add. Once added, it has added some code to remove these assets. Let me copy this code from here, Avalonia resources, and paste it here. And instead of remove, it should be include. So let me copy it again and paste it here. Let me do the same for all the other three icons that I've added, and this will help in including the resources. Let me save this. And let me so once the asset files are included, they can be referenced as needed in the XAML that defines the UI. So what does that mean? So now we have included these resources. So let me go back to my XAML here, XAML window, and include these resources. So let's create an image and set the source to the assets folder slash the icon. And here if I let me copy this name of the icon and paste it here. So let's set an height and width of say 60 points. Save and build this once so that all the resources are loaded, and you will soon see that the image will be loaded from the assets folder on the designer. And there you go, we have our icon, so, or the image. Next, we will talk about one more method that is we'll remove this relative path and just use Avalonia resource path, and it starts with AVARES, that means Avalonia resources. And since you have included these resources in the project file, you can directly include it in this way. So next, let me remove this and let's talk about how to load assets in code while in the code behind. So let me cut this and let's go to the code behind. Let me save. Before that, let me give this image a name so that I can refer it from the code behind. So let me go to the solution explorer. Also, Avalonia UI has built-in converters which can load assets from bitmaps, icons, and fonts out of the box. So an asset URI can be automatically converted to any of the following, like image, bitmap, Windows icon, and fonts. So here is my code behind. So I will add a bitmap. I will create a bitmap variable, and the type is Avalonia media.imaging. Make sure you create a bitmap of that type and not system.drawing. And we will add an asset loader here. So this asset loader will help us to load the asset which is defined in the URI. So we have our asset loader and we'll use which uses the avalonia.platform namespace and dot open, and inside this we'll specify our new URI, and that will be the core the Avalonia resources that we copied from here. So we can copy or basically cut it and remove this source since we are loading it from the code behind, and paste the URI here and close this tag. Um, and let's load the image once. I think have undone the name that I added. So let me add it once again and go back, and now I will set the image one dot source to the bitmap that I've created on top. Let me save this, and here you can see the URI variable in the above code can contain any valid URI with AVARES Avalonia resources scheme. So Avalonia UI does not provide support for file, HTTP or HTTPS scheme. If you want to load files from disk or the web, you must implement that functionality yourself, or you can use a community implementation that we will talk about after this. So if you go to tools and go to NuGet package manager and manage NuGet package, here you can browse for Async image loader, which is an project from Avalonia on the GitHub, and it is provided as a NuGet package. You can install this. So this async image loader .avalonia provides a way to asynchronously bitmap loading for Avalonia image control. So some of the features are it supports URL and downloading from web, asynchronous loading, integrated in-memory cache, integrated disk cache, and easy to implement your own ways of image loading and caching. So these are some of the features that it provides. So now we have the async NuGet package installed. So let me go back to my code, and first thing that we have to do for the first time, we will need to import the async image loader namespace to our XAML file. Usually your IDE should suggest it automatically, but here it did not, so I am adding it here as a namespace. So this is a one-time thing. So XAML namespace colon, the name would be async image loader, and then you provide the CLR namespace, and the namespace name is async image loader, and the assembly would be async image loader dot Avalonia. Now to use this NuGet package and its resources, what we'll have to do is, instead of a regular image, we can use the async image loader property on the image. So instead of the regular source, we will use the async image loader. Let me copy the name just to be sure I'm writing the right names, and you can use the image loader attribute and dot source. So instead of a regular source, we are using this async image loader source. And let's copy this path or the HTTPS path from the browser and paste it here. So here you can see it can also load images from the web, which is not possible with the normal image source attribute. Also, you can use image loader.isLoading read-only attach property that indicates whether the load is in progress or not. So this is about the async image loader source. Also, this NuGet package provides us an advanced image control. This usually the async image loader supports AVRS Avalonia resources links, but it does not support relative reference assets such as icons.png or /icons.png. So for that we can use advanced image control. So this control provides all capabilities of an image loader attach property and supports relative referenced assets such as source equal to icon.png or source equal to /icons.png. So here I am adding that advanced image control instead of a regular image control, and this image control is only available after you install the NuGet package. So here you can directly provide the relative source. Let me copy it. So this control allows specifying a custom async image loader for particular control. Also, this control has loading indicator support out of the box. So one more thing, if you have errors using this advanced image control, you will have to include this style in your app.xaml file, which will help you in adding that advanced image control in your UI. So next we will talk about image brush. So if you need a brush, you can use Avalonia's image brush with image brush loader dot source property instead of the default source property. So it will look something like this. For example, if you want a rectangle and if you want a rectangle to have a fill with an image. So you can create a rectangle and add the fill tag, and inside this fill tag you can use an image brush, and that image brush which will have an image brush loader dot source set to the image that you want from the web. So in this way you can set the data to an image brush. So hope you all liked watching this video. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up, like, share, and do subscribe to my channel. Till then, bye bye.